It starts as a whisper, a thought so small it barely takes root. But left alone, it grows, not into truth, into belief. And once you believe something, really doesn't matter. Because the mind doesn't care what's real, only what it refuses to let go of.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and this is StoryArt Cinema. Each week, we explore unforgettable scenes from film and television and what they uncover about memory, meaning, and the illusions we hold on to. Today's episode is about Inception, a film built on regret, loss, and the stories we tell ourselves to keep going. We'll follow Cobb through dreams within dreams, not to steal an idea, but to confront the one he can't let go of. Because sometimes the hardest part of waking up is facing what we buried to fall asleep.
He looks at her, but hesitation, as if the part of him that still aches wants to believe. But somewhere deeper, he knows. This isn't her. Just a shape, a memory he can no longer afford. He told her it wasn't real, but the idea was already planted. Just a whisper, a question. What if this world isn't yours? And it grew, fast, relentless. Not because she believed him, but because she trusted him. That's the danger of planting doubt inside someone you love. He watched it happen, watched the light leave her eyes as she searched for a way out of something she could never escape. And the worst part, he thought he was saving her. But love, forced through control, is just another kind of prison. He told her the truth, but too late, because the idea had already taken root. Not a warning, not a plea, just a whisper lodged deep in the folds of trust. What if this world isn't real? And from that one thought, everything shifted. Not at once, but in slow, corrosive waves. It wasn't belief that undid her. It was faith. Faith in him. Because when someone you love plants a doubt, you don't question them. You question everything else. Because when you take away someone's ground, even for love, they fall. And some truths, no matter how gently spoken, still destroy. Even when whispered from the lips of someone you meant to save. He wakes up alone, surrounded, quiet. still unsure not of where he is, but of who he is, without the guilt. For so long, he's lived between states, between memory and mission, hope and grief, dream and dissent. People speak, he nods, but the storm behind his eyes finally settles. He moves, not like someone returning, but like someone arriving for the first time. And when he sees his children, time doesn't slow, it holds. He spins the top, not to test reality, but to prove he no longer needs it to tell him what's real. And sometimes, the dream we try to wake up from is the only place we ever felt whole. So we stay, not to escape, but to begin again, in the only version of the world that finally makes sense. The one we choose. If the dream felt real, stay close, because maybe that's all peace ever is. This is StoryArt Cinema.